50 years ago this month, a young man volunteered for a cause that required sacrifice and at times even put his life at risk. Our person of the week became a volunteer firefighter in Highlands, January 1964. This week he retired, but Ole Bob, as some of the men call him, is leaving a legacy of service and a name that will long be remembered.
Goodness gracious, boy, what a career you've had.
In a room of well-wishers,
Proud of you, Bob.
a farewell to a volunteer fireman.
We've really enjoyed working with you all these years, and we hope we can continue on.
Bob Houston has answered his last call with the Highlands Volunteer Fire Department.
I'm going to be lost when I'm not getting up and coming down here anymore.
It was 50 years ago he began volunteering his time. No pay, just a personal commitment to his community.
If I need to get the odometer reading, whatever needs to be done, 517.
His is a life of service. 8 years in the Air Force, a paramedic for Macon County, a member of the Naval Reserves, retiring as a Chief Petty Officer.
The changes that he's seen from his time when he started till now, I can't imagine what 50 years would be.
It's been a half-century of memories, and just like the first fire truck he ever rode in,
It's the first truck that the town of Highlands had.
they haven't gone away. Bob was chief when they fought the biggest fire Highlands ever saw.
You always remember the scene and you can see it.
The Lee's Inn fire in 1982 threatened to burn the whole town.
Our mayor he happened to make it up there the time we did, had office in town, and he said, just save the town. And it was a nice, clear, calm day. It got hot enough all the way across the street to melt doorknobs. These are the calls from last night.
In more recent years, he's become a manager and mentor to the younger firefighters.
He just keeps us going.
One of the biggest things I'm going to miss is our talks that we have together.
I've served with some great men, all the way back to some of the founding members, the old-timers, and their goal was just to help people.
It wasn't for awards or for money, but now as the community honors Bob Houston,
I really didn't expect to see that.
he can take off his fireman's helmet for good and look back knowing he's made a difference.
I appreciate all you've done for this department and the town of Highlands.
And even though he's taken his last ride, he can never be forgotten. You see, the newer fire truck has been given a name.
Oh, Bob, I'm certainly going to miss it.
He is an inspiration to a lot of people in Highlands. Well, maybe you know someone who has made a difference in their community, someone who goes above and beyond. We'd like to hear from you. Send your Person of the Week nomination to news@WLOS.com and be sure to include phone numbers.